Hello, and welcome to Fearfull Wickedness. I am your host, the storyteller. We hope you enjoy tonight's tale. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment.
Jasmine Sloan had one sacred rule: never leave the house on Friday the 13th. She wasn't religious, not particularly spiritual, but superstition? That she bought wholesale. To most people, Jasmine looked like your average 30-something, freelance web designer, collector of obscure movie memorabilia, owner of a cat named Gypsy. Harmless, introverted, maybe a little neurotic. But once a Friday the 13th showed up on the calendar, she became a full-blown bunker mode doomsday prepper. Salt across the door frames, sage in the vents, amulets and talismans placed throughout the apartment, and most importantly, no visitors. This year, it landed in June. That made it worse. The 6th month and the 166th day of the year. The sixes are lining up, she muttered as she taped black garbage bags over the windows. It amplifies everything. Her best friend Monica knew about Jasmine's superstition, but had always seen it as nothing more than humorous. You're like a shrink stream case. A normal, competent woman that loses her mind over a date on the calendar, Monica often joked. Which is why Jasmine nearly passed out when Monica texted her on the evening of the 13th. "Hey girl, me and Tyler are coming over. Pizza and beers on us." Jasmine typed back in a frenzy. "No, not tonight. It's the 13th. Bad things happen." Monica replied with a thumbs-up emoji. Jasmine groaned. The one time she needed someone to listen. About 30 minutes later, her buzzer rang. Gypsy, as if sensing the disturbance, skittered under the couch. Jasmine hesitated, then opened the door. Monica strolled in, holding a pizza box. Tyler followed, carrying a six-pack and a bright smile. His long dark hair flowing as if it was caught in a breeze, although there was none. The vintage band tee and ripped jeans made it seem as though he had stepped out of a Guns N' Roses video instead of stepping through the door of Jasmine's apartment. "Surprise," he said, nudging Monica with his elbow. "She looks terrified." Jasmine forced a smile. "You guys are brave. I'll give you that. We're here to prove once and for all that Friday the 13th is just another day," Monica said, setting down the pizza. "You've been inside all day, haven't you?" Jasmine didn't answer. Tyler walked toward the kitchen. "I'll grab some plates," he called, and glanced at Jasmine with a quick, subtle smile. Almost a conspiratorial look. Monica noticed. Her expression faltered for a moment, but she shook it off. "Hey, watch it," she whispered. "Was that a look?" Jasmine blinked. "What?" He looked at you weird. "Like you guys have some inside joke." "Monica, what have you been smoking?" "He's your boyfriend and he's just getting plates." But something unsettled had stirred in Monica. That tiny flicker of insecurity. Tyler had been acting strange lately. More time at work. Texting late. And now, this quiet glance. That awkward pause. His smile. Too soft, too private. And it was his idea to come to Jasmine's tonight. Jasmine grabbed a beer and cracked it open. "Can we just chill? I'm trying not to die tonight." Tyler returned with plates and his phone in hand. He walked up behind Jasmine and leaned in slightly, whispering something. To Monica, it looked intimate. Too intimate. Jasmine's face flushed. "That's gross," said Jasmine. Monica stiffened. "What is?" Tyler turned, all innocent. "Nothing. Just asked if she wanted ranch with the pizza." Monica's eyes narrowed. She knew it didn't have anything to do with pizza. The night dragged forward awkwardly. They ate, watched a horror movie, Jasmine barely touched her pizza, too busy watching the camera feed on her phone. Tyler kept glancing at his watch. At one point, he went into the bedroom to take a call, whispering through the door. Monica's jaw clenched. Jasmine noticed. "Are you all right?" Monica laughed, humorless. "I think so. I think I'm finally waking up and seeing things much clearer now." "What are you talking about?" "I don't know if you're implying what I think you are, but that's just nonsense." Monica didn't respond. Her eyes were fixed on the hallway. At 10:42 p.m., Tyler came back into the room and gave Jasmine a small nod. Monica saw it. About the same time, Jasmine's phone received a text. "Hey, Monica," she said, "would you mind going after more beer?" "What?" asked Monica. "We're getting low," and Monica interrupted. "Wait a second. First, you didn't want us to come over just because it's Friday the 13th, and now, not only do you want us to stay, but you want me to go for more beer." Monica stood up. "Why?" Jasmine started to speak, but something in Monica's face stopped her. "He's been texting you, hasn't he?" "What?" "No. Don't lie to me, Jasmine. I saw you two whispering. I saw how he looked at you." "Monica," Tyler said slowly, stepping closer. "I need you to calm down." "No, you don't get to tell me to calm down." She reached for the beer bottle on the table empty and hurled it against the wall. Glass exploded across the floor. Tyler flinched. "Monica, please." "This isn't," she lunged. Jasmine tried to stop her, but it happened too fast. The next thing she saw was Tyler on the floor. His head struck the corner of the coffee table. Blood pooled beneath him. Monica stood over him, hands trembling, breathing hard. "Oh my God. Oh my God." Jasmine dropped to her knees beside him. "What did you do?" "He was lying." "I know he was lying." Jasmine grabbed her phone, hands shaking. She almost couldn't dial. October 14th, Saturday, the cops came. Took Monica in handcuffs. Paramedics rolled Tyler's body out under a tarp. The blood on Jasmine's living room rug hadn't dried yet. But the worst part came later. When the police called Tyler's sister to notify her of what had taken place. He was planning a surprise birthday party for Monica. She sobbed through the phone. That's what all the secrecy was about. He'd asked Jasmine to keep her distracted. He was going to tell her his idea so she could help plan the surprise. Jasmine was in shock. How could her best friend think she would go behind her back and mess around with her boyfriend? There was no monster on Friday the 13th. No killer hiding in the closet. No ghost in the mirror. No curse. Just fear. A fear so loud it drowned out truth. A fear so thick it turned love into suspicion. A fear so contagious it became fatal. Jasmine sat alone in the dim light of the living room, Gypsy curled at her feet. She had always feared that Friday the 13th would kill someone. She just expected it to be her.